back. It's Sunday, so Sunday is my rest day. So we are not gonna be going to the gym today.
Aww.
Instead, we're gonna be shopping on a budget.
Aww.
And I made a video, I think it was maybe like my first video, I was talking about it. Well, I figured why not, what better time than now, because we just moved into this house, we just had a baby shower, and we just had a Halloween or a new house party. So, a little bit of money went down the drain. A little bit, for what I get paid at least. And so, today is the grocery shopping day. And today I'm gonna show y'all how I shop like this as a broke person. Today I'm gonna try to go for like 50 bucks. That's my max, 50 bucks. Now I will say though, I don't start at rock bottom. So, like I said in one of my videos prior, I do have a decent amount of tuna left. I have a gallon of milk, I got eggs, I got bread. I got a 5-pound bag of rice. I got pasta noodles like spaghetti and penne and all that stuff. I got a bunch of, I got like canned tomatoes. I got pasta sauce. I have mixed veggies like the frozen kind. I have like pastaroni. Like I'm talking like basic bare minimum stuff. I already have all that. And I don't do the whole chicken and rice meal. Now I do get chicken. I do have rice. But if I'm making chicken and rice, I'm gonna at least make it taste good. I'm not gonna just straight up have just chicken and rice and like no flavor to it. No, I don't do that. But when it comes to eating, you just gotta be disciplined with it. You can have a couple like cheat meal type of like things. Like if I were to make chicken and rice, I'm gonna make it taste good. And whether that be like, I'm gonna put a little bit of extra butter in it, or I'm gonna add like certain seasonings to it. Maybe with the rice, I'm gonna add like soy sauce, butter, and like mix it around kind of like with the chicken. Instead of having just like straight up chicken, the chicken would be like cut up. You should see my little makeshift tripod. It's so hard for me to see. But, so like I'm gonna like cut up the chicken. It's not gonna be just plain chicken. I'm gonna cut up the chicken. And then I'm going to get the rice, make it into like, almost like a stir fry. Let me just put it like that, almost like a stir fry. And that's, I mean, in my opinion, that tastes so much better than just having plain chicken and rice. That's just me. But at the end of the day, you are getting your macros in that you need because you are still eating chicken and rice. You just have a couple things in it to make it taste better. Now, what I meant by when I said discipline was, yeah, that was, you know, that was that meal. That was like my dinner in a way, right? I want it to taste good like before I go to sleep. But like prior to that, I will open up myself like 2 cans of like tuna, and I'll make like 2 maybe to 3 scrambled eggs. Put like maybe a tad bit, maybe like a half a tablespoon, if that, of mayonnaise in it to make it like a little bit more like creamier. Because like I said, I like to make my stuff taste good. And then like seasons on top of it. Right there, the calories, the carbs, and the protein, they all overpower the fat, 100%. There is still fat in the food, but it overpowers it, which is the point. That's the point where I talk about discipline. You can make your food taste good, and you don't need to have like a whole bunch of fat in it. You can still, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna really put my entire physique up yet because I'm still a fat slob, because I'm still getting back into it. But I think I started doing this like a month ago. Like I started working back out like a month ago, maybe a little bit over that. And my abs are already starting to show back again. Eating the same stuff that I eat now, you know? So it's like you don't need to have everything, every single meal that you make 0% fat. You don't need to. But that just goes into what I'm gonna be getting. So if I already have a decent amount of tuna. I have a 12-pack of eggs. I'm probably gonna get another one. So hamburger, I'm probably gonna get like maybe 2 to 3 pounds of it, if that. I don't know, because the goal is to go 50 or below. That's the point, because we are broke bitches. My military people can understand with this government shutdown. They can understand that you've been eating a certain way, not knowing if you're gonna get paid. Turns out we end up getting paid. But yeah. But I mean, this is kind of just what I do anyway. So the way that I do it is, I'm really good at looking like I have money, but being poor. It's not because I have money, it's because I'm financially irresponsible and everything just works out. But when it comes to like food and like dressing up, like clothes type of like what I have on right now, I got like this black long sleeve, fucking gray sweatpants, my shoes, this thing, a hat. This entire outfit was like maybe $15. If that. Like I'm really good at smart shopping, but like this car, financially irresponsible decision. But my other car was about to blow up, so I had to get something. This is all I qualified for. But the way that I do it with food is, let me turn on the AC. It's kind of toasty. The way that I do it with food is I'll get like a certain amount of like pantry stuff. I'll get a certain amount of like the proteins, maybe like the carbs, like rice, do whatever. But I bulk shop it. I tend to, so that way, when like the next payroll like follows by, I still got food, but I can go grocery shopping again, and I can get the things that I'm neglecting, or the things that I couldn't afford the last one. And so what happens is now I have a relatively full stocked kitchen until next pay period. Next pay period comes, I do the same thing. I look at what I'm neglecting. So like if I got a prime example would be like milk. If you get yourself like a half gallon of milk, I don't know, it depends if you're single or whatever, but if you get yourself a half gallon of milk, by the time next pay period comes, you have like half a gallon of that, you're gonna get yourself another one. And so what that does is it creates a never-ending cycle of just unlimited milk in your house. That's kind of where I'm going at with it. That's just how I do it. But mine, it's mainly pantry stuff, because I've been homeless before. It's not fun. Pantry is where it's at, and you can definitely make your pantry stuff taste good. So like when it comes to like pastaroni, like I get the pastaroni stuff, and like I'll get like chicken or whatever. I mean, sometimes I even get like the little frozen bags of like Tyson chicken sometimes, and like I'll make a pastaroni. They got like it's like white shells and cheddar or something like that. It's like the little like the seashell type of like noodles, but it's like white cheddar. And then I'll heat up the frozen chicken in an air fryer, and then when they're done, I will put them on the same plate together, and that plate of dinner that's gonna fill me for the whole rest of the day costed like $5, because the bag of the chicken like that I typically get is like $4, and the pastaroni is like $1.50, if that. I think it's like $1.10. So like that meal itself right there, not to mention you didn't even use the entire bag of chicken, so that meal right there is like maybe $2.50, maybe like $3, if you want to like push, depending on how much chicken you're having on the plate. But if you would get the entire box of it and then the entire bag, that would be about $5, and you got like 8 meals. Again, depending on how much you eat. It all really depends. But that's where I'm going at. You gotta be, I mean, I go cheap with it, but I said in a video prior to that I'm going to show y'all how I do it. I already told you guys what I already have, so I'm gonna get in there. I'll pop my headphones on, because this microphone, I didn't realize the headphone microphone sucks. It comes out of my fucking phone. I didn't know that. I thought it was actually doing pretty good. I gotta get myself one. I think they have them here. but food comes first. So if I do get a microphone here, I'm gonna be getting the food, and if it comes up to under $50, which is probably not going to, because it's not only me, it's for my wife too, then I will get myself a microphone. But I am just now about to roll into Walmart, so let me. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I spent the whole day building a dresser because we had our baby shower yesterday and somebody was nice enough to buy us one. So, but that's besides the point. Nobody cares about my life. They care about the gym. I am going to go in here, park, go to the food section, and then I'll see you guys there. Walmart's packed, so I'm gonna have to try to make it as fast as I can. Also, it's very loud, and I already said before that the microphone doesn't work on here. But first aisle we started down was the frozen vegetables. We got super sweet corn, and we got broccoli corn, both 99 cents each. So that adds that total. $8.80. Got $8.90. $10. 5-pound bag of potatoes, $2.47. My great value is my best friend. Yeah. $2.94. Get that. Oatmeal. I'm good on oatmeal, but this is for you guys to know. They got the maple and brown sugar. It's the protein oatmeal. I recommend that. It's $3.97, and it comes with 6. It's not that bad. They got banana. They got apples and cinnamon. Cranberry almond. I like that one. But yeah, you get the picture. Something fast. I usually do that mixed with just like a tablespoon of yogurt in the dairy. $1.57, 12 eggs. Can't go wrong with it. See, I'm already. I don't know. I don't know if I'm good on cooking. I think I had to get some anyway. $3.36. It's a 32-ounce tub of vanilla based yogurt. Beans is a big one. I got the Great Value hickory or brown sugar hickory beans. I'm gonna get 2 of them. I'll tell you the pricing. $1.94 for one. We got 2. $3.57 for it. If you want to bulk up, that's your secret right there. Okay. $1.94. Little 16 ounce peanut butter. Turn it around. They do have mega bits. If you do like these, $2.98. Roughly for the $2.98 per one. Those add up really quick, and for me, they don't even fill me. I need to have like 2 of them, but the protein is very high in them. So if you are trying to cut after a bulk, you know what I mean? Because after a bulk, you eat a lot. So if you are trying to lose weight, but you still want to hit your protein bowl, I recommend hitting the Mega Boost. I don't have my air fryer anymore, or my deep fryer, or else I would make wings, because I am bomb at making wings. All my buddies from the military, if y'all want wings, and I get a deep fryer back, y'all let me know. I'll make it for you. That used to be my job before the military, so I know what 48 for 6 Thomas Englishman's. Big 358. People, I'm telling you, I'm going to bulk up. It's another one for you. Butter and oil. Believe it or not, when I was making myself food and bulking before I joined the army, and I gained about like 30 pounds. No, not 30. Well, I mean, yeah, it was 30. And I think like 15 of it was muscle in like 3 months. I used to make protein shakes with, I think,
I think it was a quarter. Yeah, it was a quarter cup of oil. And trust me when I tell you that that was nasty. It was disgusting. I almost threw up every single time. But let me tell you something. Go on your phone and look up how many calories are in a quarter cup of oil on top of a protein shake with milk. You'd do it if you were desperate. Just gotta act like it's not there. But alright, I'm gonna go ring this up, and then we'll get the price back for you.
All right, now that we're back in the car, we did the grocery haul at Walmart for $50 or less. That's what we did. We succeeded with it. And I figure it's only right if I go ahead and say the meals that you can have with everything that I bought. What I got was, well, a bunch of stuff. But for the meals, if you were keeping tabs, would be for breakfast, you can make egg and cheese with the McMuffins. Little basic breakfast. Also with those muffins, you can make, obviously just peanut butter muffins. You can just make those. That's easy. You could do a yogurt, and you can do a granola bowl, which is what I was talking about earlier. I already said I had the oatmeal, so you could do the oatmeal. Cereal. And for lunches, for lunch you can do, another one for breakfast, because I got potatoes. You can make yourself eggs and potato bowl. It's another easy one. From everything I bought, the only thing that was including what I already had was oatmeal. That's it. But from what I already bought, you can make yourself, I think I said like 4 to 5 breakfasts. Not to mention, other people are creative too. You can figure out other things that you want to make for breakfast. Now, like for lunch, you can get the potatoes. If you want, you can air fry your own fries in a way. And you can make yourself those chicken nuggets and fries. That's mainly just like my wife, not really me. But that's just an option if you don't ever have food. You could also make the chicken nuggets with the pastaroni, like I said. That's also something that I already have. You could do tuna melt, which is what I typically like to do. It sounds really bad, but it's really not. You get the pieces of bread, put them in the air fryer. You put a little bit of tuna on each floor. Put mayonnaise on top of it. Mix it. You can mix it if you want. And then you put the cheese on top. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in another video. But then you put the cheese on top of it, put it in the air fryer. You can do 380 for like 10 minutes. You can keep checking it. As soon as the bread starts to feel firm, you're fine, because the tuna and everything's already melted on top. Obviously, on top of the mayonnaise, before I add the cheese, I do the garlic powder, pepper, salt, paprika. It just gives it, I don't know. I like to make my food taste good, and it tastes really good without adding any unnecessary shit. And the only thing that's really fat in that meal would be the mayonnaise, because the cheese, it's a slice of bread. You don't put that much cheese on it. Mayonnaise, you put like a tablespoon on it. So that'd be where mainly all the fat comes from. But I get them, I make 4 pieces, I turn them into a sandwich, I eat it. And that kind of fills me, not really, but it kind of does. It'll hold me over. But you could do that, and then you could add like a protein shake. You have yourself a pre-workout meal, because it's got a lot of carbs in it. It's got a very good amount of protein in it. And it's got not a lot of fat, but it's got just enough fat to help you fuel your workout. So there you go. You got a pre-workout meal. Easy. Just like that. And it's very cheap and affordable. Like, loaf of bread is like, what, $2? You can get yourself a 12-pack of fucking tuna for like $4, something like that. Mayonnaise, that's probably where it goes up. And then cheese. You get yourself like a little pack of cheese, like $1.10, like great value type of thing. You don't really even taste it either. It just tastes like cheesy. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, then you make 4 of them. Out of that entire bag, you have like $1 meal for your pre-workout meal. Like, this is not hard. Like, everybody starts talking about, I don't have the money to bulk. I just did it for $50. And again, I mean, I spent like the 50 or like 100 or something like that, like my last paycheck to get me what I have now. So, but even if the food that I just bought today, I can very, very easily make myself food. I'll be good. Also, I got that pizza, which would make it a pizza. I feel like my phone just like twisted. I can make a like just pizza night. Just, you know what I mean? Let me fix that because that's bothering me. There we go. Little pizza night. You know what I mean? Little nothing too crazy. It's a pizza night. Just cause you want to take a break from it. But again, like I said, if you have that and then you just get everything else that you would need to do for bulking cleanly, you're fine to have a pizza every now and then. Just don't do the pizza more than your clean foods, if that makes sense. I'm gonna have to cut the video short because I'm at my house now, so I can get the rest of the food that I have, because we're still in the process of moving back and forth. So I'm gonna do that. Probably gonna edit this while I'm doing it, so it should be up roughly within like an hour, if that. So appreciate you guys for, again, being on this journey with me. Tomorrow's gonna be chest and bicep. So chest and bicep, and then I'm probably gonna try to get a little bit of like, maybe not meal prepping, but like what I eat, especially because tomorrow I got back to work now. So I'll probably try to get what I could do for like the beginning of the day until I go to the gym, and then from after gym. So, but I'll see what I could do with that. So, but like I said, thank you guys for being on this journey with me. Tomorrow's gonna be chest and bicep. Please be there for it. I figured I'd make one more little part before I come to a close on this. Got hot out, so we dropped the sweatshirt. But I got a clothing brand coming out. It is exactly my logo, which I think I said in a video before. But now I got some pretty decent pictures of what I'm thinking I'm gonna go for, and the images are gonna pop up. It's nothing crazy. It's very basic. I'm gonna do like a hoodie, sweatshirt, maybe some shirts, maybe a pair of shorts. I don't know. I don't wear shorts. People who know me know that I don't do that. But the colors that I'm going for, it's pretty much any color, but mostly is gonna be black. Black with like the white logo. There's gonna be black. There's gonna be very light blue, like a teal. There's gonna be brown, not brown, like a burgundy red in a way. There's also gonna be red. I also might put some little special ones on there. Like I'll probably get I'll put like a black one, like a black hoodie, and it'll have like the Batman chest on it, and then it'll have my logo on the back. I might do the same thing when it comes to shirts, but I'll make it like a Spider-Man type of shirt with my logo on the back of it. It'll be a red shirt with the logo, and then my logo on the back of it. Just a little idea. I didn't put those pictures up, but it's one of the things I'm going for. So yeah, if you guys are down for that, let me know. I got no problem making them. I plan on making myself at least a set of like maybe 2 shirts, a hoodie, maybe 2 sweatpants. That's kind of the theme I wanted to go for, like for me to start. And then once I start, well, I mean, once it gets here, I can kind of like start promoting it in my videos. You know what I mean? Kind of start doing that kind of stuff. That way you guys can see what it looks like. And yeah. So that is the end of the video. All right. Yeah, just like I said before, we got chest and bicep today. So, or not today, tomorrow. My bad. It's my rest day today. I know. Boo-hoo. Yeah, thank you guys again for being on the journey of me coming back to this